see that. You know, I've lived that in spades, inside and out. And that's why I'm here today. Grace of God and the fact that people have to hear the other side of that story. There can be more to that. There can be the part, and NAMI, NAMI was, wow, man, I remember when I first came into recovery and I was struggling with trying to find those multiple pathways that was going to work for me. And I remember they told me to go to NAMI. I walked into a peer-to-peer class and I seen y'all and I said, oh, no, I'm in the wrong place, man. I need to go back to NA or AA or something because these people, they're not like me. And I was wrong. You are like who I wanted to be, didn't know how to be. You represent what I wanted my whole life. Powerful partners, mothers, fathers, brothers, partners, strong leaders, believers, and was never able to find that in my native environment. So I was about a year ago, I found recovery quite some time back, and after that, my appetite became voracious. In that first NAMI thing, I found out I wasn't a bad person, that I actually had a disease. I found that there was other people like me, there was hope, there was all these other things. And that grew. Eventually, I have an extensive criminal history spanning 4 decades, and mental health history to boot. And then I came into recovery. I came into treatment, 2 years in treatment. I got out of treatment, I didn't know what recovery was. I was just so scared of going backwards, but I didn't have a vision for moving forwards. At that time, I encountered something called the Opening Doors to Recovery Project, which was a project sponsored by NAMI, Bristol Squibb, CSX, some private funding, Department of Behavioral Health, and some local community service boards. That's a partnership. And they were looking for some special people or test pilots, whatever one you want to call it. You know, and I got the job, let's just say I got the job, against a lot of very apparent barriers, all of that. And so I said, well, I'll try it. And I ran into all those traditional challenges. The job, you know, the criminal history, the drug abuse. Did I tell you I have history of drug abuse? Yeah, we're with it, right? And so, you know, a lot of people didn't have faith in me. They said, he will never change. We need to lock him up and throw away the key. Somebody needs to take him out and shoot him. Those were the treatment modalities that I had been offered the majority of my life. And the people, you know, there's some people on the board of NAMI that when I ran up against those barriers, they said, you know what? We believe that he is the one. He said that. Nora, Kim wasn't there then, but she made up this cut from the same cloth. Allison. They said, we believe he's the one. And they went to the heads of our government here in the state, and they gave me an opportunity. And that was about 8 years ago, 6 years ago. Since then, I have created a program, a successful recovery program. I'm on the executive board for NAMI. I also, about a year ago, they asked me, Bill, why don't you start a consumer council? Well, you already taught me that pilot project to figure out what barriers. Because see, a lot of people, when they run into the first hiccup, well, we can't do that, we quit. And there are going to be hiccups. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be barriers. There are going to be things you can't fix right now. And you know, that I think the tough keep going, or get going, however that goes. And we went back to the think tank. And when I went to the think tank, that guy over there was in the think tank. He you know, there you go. The guy behind the camera. He's a wizard. Don't cut him in half. Well, you might. Yeah. There are a lot of people. This is the whole thing I'm saying. NAMI has to become more. Everything is designed to grow. NAMI has to grow. It has to. If you don't grow, there's something wrong with you. So that's just my take on things. So what that means is, We're designed to educate, advocate, and support. We're designed to create a better life for people living with the mental health conditions or challenges or whatever you want to call it. You're eating paint chips. And I think that to do that, to involve those people, because that's what we are. We're people. We call us consumers and individuals and a lot of different kinds of stuff. People. And to involve those people in an empowerment, strength-based philosophy, because I don't think we should have to get permission to be part of this. I think we are. And I think if you give us a chance, give us this type of leadership, give us these type of partners, you'll be surprised what we'll do. So when they asked us to create a consumer council, we went to the drawing board, and we, since then, we was in Washington advocating for the Stepping Up initiative. We've gone to, all across the country. CIT conferences, NAMI conferences, and we have put the consumer voice inside that. The face, the brand. Because this is the thing, I think historically when people come and say, I'm from NAMI, how much time do I have?
You have 10 minutes.
Wow, y'all in trouble. So, I think traditionally when people come and they say, I'm from NAMI, I remember when I was working and I came in the office one day and my supervisor said, hey Bill, you had a phone call. I said, who was it from? It was from one of those NAMI people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty discriminating language. They had one of those NAMI people, like they come from the NAMI planet. At the time I was offended. I didn't know what to do with offense. I thought usually the way I confronted offense was to become more defensive, right, or offensive, or whichever one of those, depends on what day of the week it was. It all usually ended up in jail. But anyway, that's another story. I thought about that later, and then I realized that when people look at you, you say, I'm from NAMI, they miss a whole part of you like the rest of you. All they see is the armband.
Yeah.
I'm more than an armband. I'm more than my tragic story. I can be more. And so but we're tasked with that. That's going to be on us to get people to understand that we're more than that. What is the value of that? With the Consumer Council concept, we sat down and we said we got to create a mission and vision. The mission and vision that we created was to support the mission of NAMI and enhance the effectiveness of peer-driven recovery in this organization. And because I don't know if you ever had a bill before? No. Huh? Right. So what do you feed it? You know what I'm saying? It used to eat people. What does it eat now? I don't know. It eats love. But yeah, and it eats with its hands. Wow. I don't even know how it works, but if you show me, I'll try it. I'll probably get it messed up a couple times. But I was in NAMI Smarts, so I'm getting better, right? I got a certificate at home. I hang it up. It's 3 years old. I still got it hanging up, right? It's like I saw Cuz today. I saw him makes my baby joke. Because I remember the last time I saw him, we was upstairs standing by the same elevator. I can't remember, it was 2 years ago because time was sort of a blur. This is, so we realized that we had to do that. We also realized that we wanted to actively participate. So you can't keep me under the basement or under the shed or wherever, in the closet. I don't make noise if you try to get in the closet. When I get out and steal the car, right? For sure. Where'd he go? I told you you shouldn't have let him out. Maybe you kept me in there too long. But anyway, that's another story. Another part of my recovery story. So actively participate in creating a recovery community. That means NAMI has to go more places than just Mercer University. NAMI's got to go to the homeless shelter so other people in the grass, we say we're the largest grassroots organization, we got to get to the grass. You understand? When I was in the grass my whole life, I've never seen a NAMI member. Right? Who's that? It's a NAMI member. Oh, push your bike down. Nope, that's another part of my story. That's a true story. NAMI's got to go to where the people are. So does that mean we're going to send Bonnie? They're going to say, what kind of ring is that? No, man. We're going to have to get some cultural competency in this thing. You understand what I'm saying? I usually can talk better than this. My voice is going away because I'm afraid. Because Jim has finally caught us. But this is what I'm saying. We got to get to where the people are. Everybody says, well, my people won't, well, maybe I don't know, I wouldn't talk to the people that love me either. You understand? I need to talk to some other grimy jokers, man. I need to talk to somebody who had been in trouble, because I was in trouble. I didn't think you could understand me being in trouble because you ain't never been in trouble, right? So you're going to tell me about how to stay out of trouble, and all I can think of is I can never be you, and you always right, and so I ain't listening to nothing second I used to call him, right? How long has he been gone? 3 days. So, another part of our mission was to improve the delivery of NAMI signature programs. Those programs change lives. I walked into one of those programs, and it changed my life because I learned in that information that it wasn't me. I was not a bad person. That I learned, and I told you before, I learned. And there are people, our loved ones can learn. They might not be able to learn it from you, but they might be able to learn it from me, or they might be able to learn it from him. And I remember the first time that I walked into the Reed House, which is the clubhouse, and I don't know if y'all got a chance to hear Warren talking about it, but you know, I'm a NAMI member, but I do a 12-step meeting, the Double Trouble in Recovery, on Saturdays for dual diagnosis at another location. And when you come, I'm NAMI, yo. That's what NAMI's got to do. We can't just give them our stuff. You know, you can't feed me the same thing every day. You understand? I need to have some diversity in my diet. Everybody tells me, you need to eat vegetables. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get right on that. Right? You know, so we have to come with more than just a single story. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Yes. It makes sense. Clap your hands. So that was another thing. To improve the delivery of NAMI signature programs, what did that mean to us? That means we got on the board. We didn't take over the board. We got on the board of directors of our affiliate. That means that we understood where programs needed to go, right, to the homeless shelter. They needed to go to the basement of the church down there, the First African Baptist Church, right? They needed to go to the jail. You got people sitting in jail. Let's go out to the jail and take the program out there, because we just keep waiting for them to come and fill out one of these papers in the office. It don't work like that. I never walked by a NAMI office in my whole criminal history. Never once. I went a lot of places, but never to the NAMI office. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they should make the sign bigger. I don't know. Right? You know, NAMI has to start. How much time? 2 minutes. NAMI has to start personifying recovery. 1 minute. 1 minute to allow questions. And also, we had an opportunity to figure out how to get some money. We put on a symposium. And we fed the people chicken dinners. Not the sandwiches. Those sandwiches we had today were good, though. Where the sandwiches go. I want some chicken. You understand what I'm saying? And some peach cobbler, man. You understand? You'll get some people to come if you say we have a chicken and peach cobbler. But anyway, that's another story. And they gave us an opportunity to do it. They got the guidebook for it. We wrote a formula for it. We got websites. We got media. We got some really powerful people involved. I met this lady today. She should have been there. She will be there. We're getting ready to roll it out. Your neck of the woods. Getting ready to roll it out across the state. NAMI, back to the NAMI plan. Anybody got any questions about how to find the NAMI plan? Nope. Okay.
Bill is going to be talking about that in room 245 and giving more detail about how to start a consumer council at your local affiliate. Do we have any questions? We've got 2 minutes left. We wanted to make sure we had wrapped everybody up.
I have a question about Homefront. Either one of you. It's for the families as opposed to, and the friends of the veteran as opposed to the veteran themselves.
Correct.
And we found that in the Atlanta VA, I know that the guys that were there brought the program and made everybody there interested in doing the PTSD programs that we had. I haven't been around for a while. And I'm wondering if in Columbus, if there's anybody within the VA that we can get to bring the program into the VA.
That was why I had that question. I
Yeah,
was trying
I
to
thought
figure
that
out
was a
which
great
path to go.
And people like this can do that, right? Maybe you need it.
My room is
I'm already, my wheels are already spinning.
Spin
Spin your way.
Well, I do have a follow-on question to that. We're talking about family-to-family teachers, obviously, and the good credentials to be able to present that. And the family-to-family teacher had that lived experience as a family member. So tell me, is it also a criteria to be a Homefront teacher to have that lived experience as being a spouse or somebody of an individual who has mental health?
I believe that's,
Uh,
I think that's the background for all of the.
Okay, so, I think, does that answer, Amy, because you're talking, when you said teacher, you're coming from an educator?
No, I was coming from the Homefront teacher perspective, reaching out to Fort Benning to try to find
Okay.
family members of people that would be willing to do it.
So the end is
We
the
have
fact that you're a
soldiers.
spouse of somebody in the
Yeah.
military that.
We have soldiers within our NAMI affiliate that they just don't want to talk about it. They don't want to.
You can see why I'm active duty.
Well, that's what they're talking about. You know, they're preserving their career, they don't want, that's why I was saying, should I go to the VA and start there and go?
maybe the spouse.
Let me
I mean,
just
that's
kind
what I was
of,
talking about, yeah.
let me offer a suggestion.
Sure.
Invite us
Okay.
to your next affiliate meeting
Great.
and let us talk to your affiliate.
Perfect.
And then you may find there's someone in your affiliate who can help you go. Because in dealing with the VA, you never attack them frontally because they'll fight. You want to come at them from the outside. Do a flanking maneuver.
That was why I asked that question. Okay.
All right, well, I would like to thank everybody for, especially this panel, for being here today. These are our state leaders in all our different programs, and you will help me give them a warm round of applause.
Still use your picture.